Most people assume that intelligent individuals are always social. They imagine them speaking constantly, debating ideas, leading conversations. But in reality, many highly intelligent people spend a surprising amount of time alone. Not because they dislike people, and not because they are antisocial, but because solitude allows the mind to function differently. Intelligent minds often process the world in a deeper and more analytical way. They notice small details in behavior. They observe subtle changes in tone. They detect patterns in how people speak, react, and interact. While others may simply enjoy a conversation, the analytical mind is often studying the entire situation. It observes body language, it notices contradictions, it quietly collects information. Over time, this constant observation can become mentally exhausting in large social environments, not because people are unpleasant, but because the intelligent mind rarely stops analyzing what it sees. This is where solitude becomes important. When a person is alone, the mind is finally free from constant stimulation. There are no conversations demanding immediate responses, no social expectations, no distractions competing for attention. In silence, the brain begins to slow down. Thoughts become more organized. Ideas start connecting to each other, and complex patterns suddenly become clearer. This is why many intelligent thinkers throughout history spent large amounts of time in solitude. Philosophers, scientists, writers, inventors. Many of them relied on long periods of quiet reflection, because deep thinking rarely happens in noisy environments. Solitude allows the mind to explore ideas freely, without interruption, without pressure, without the influence of other people's opinions. Human beings constantly influence each other's thinking. Beliefs spread through groups. Opinions are often shaped by social pressure, and many people adopt ideas simply because everyone around them believes them. But when someone spends time alone, they gain something powerful: independent thinking. They begin to question assumptions. They analyze ideas more carefully. They look beyond what is popular or socially accepted. This ability to think independently is often one of the defining characteristics of highly intelligent individuals. There is also another reason intelligent people often value solitude. They tend to seek depth rather than constant interaction. Many everyday conversations revolve around predictable patterns, small talk, repetition, surface-level discussions. For someone who enjoys exploring deeper ideas, these conversations can feel unsatisfying. Not because they believe they are better than others, but because their mind is searching for something more meaningful. A deeper conversation, a challenging idea, a new perspective. When those experiences are rare, solitude becomes more valuable than constant social noise. But society often misunderstands this behavior. People sometimes assume that someone who enjoys being alone must be lonely or disconnected. Yet the opposite is often true. For many intelligent minds, solitude is not isolation. It is a place where the mind becomes stronger, where ideas develop, where observations turn into insight. The truth is that intelligent individuals often live in two worlds: the external world of social interaction and the internal world of thought. And for many analytical thinkers, the internal world is incredibly rich. It is filled with questions, patterns, observations, and ideas waiting to be explored. So the next time you notice someone who seems comfortable being alone, remember something important. They may not be escaping the world. They may simply be trying to understand it.